Hey guys, it's Burgos here, and today I'm going to make my account overview for month November. Not quite sure did I make it for October, but yeah, it is what it is. When this thing come to my mind, I do it. So yeah, did I make it for October? I don't remember, but yeah. First thing first, where we are. We are at the end of this season. Basically, nothing happened. There is just small fights here and there. From time to time, pay to win are pushing this spire from time to time. That means when they're looking for some extra merits, I don't see big organization from their side to make some huge push. They're just merit straight. Let's say it like this, merit straight, because nothing actually matter right now. They're still going to keep this Necro Giant with DBB. It's extremely hard to get this Necro Giant. I mean, let's be honest, it's extremely hard this thing to happen. But yeah, so far this is the end situation. There is just nothing interesting happen. There's one Bastion from Pay to Win 2 here, but who cares? I mean, who cares? We have Bastion here. It's like walking point. And there is one more Bastion also on this side. I think it's a TC1, TCX. So far there's not much of fightings to start with. I'm going to go first over my merits. I'm 98.6. It's my historical biggest power. Yeah. With 12.2 million merits. After we actually push out Pay to Win out of the Plato, I slowed down my activity fighting against Pay to Win, since there was a zero chance with these two bastions there. They can actually make something, and if they try to do some other strategy, it's extremely hard because this is mountains. You cannot pass from this thing to the plateau. On this side is again just mountains, so this is actually the territory Pay to Win is having with DBB to do something, and the only that they have. Now they can go on other place, like from here. There is a spire level 4. As you can see, DBB is going in this direction, and they can actually go and get this spire level 4, spire level 3. But yeah, anyway, my point is right now there is not much fight, so most likely I'm going to finish around these merits. It's less from my previous 2 seasons, but it is what it is. This season didn't actually have a lot of fights. It was not having a lot of fights. There was a lot of keeping them starving and stuff like this, that we and in general we cannot go one against one with Pay to Win. They're just the most strong alliance in this map. So I understand the strategy also behind. My point is the fights are over. There can be some small fights, but this is going to be my merits. Now, from point of power, I hit 89.6 million power, and I enter in one very, very bad situation. Now, so far, from point of permits, if I have 80 something million power, I'm going to go from 40 to 45 permits. But if I have 90 something, I'm entering in other range of permits. At least from what I see, and from the numbers, I'm entering with 5 more permits. And this is not cool. This is not cool. So I have like 400k extra power that I can actually get till I enter to 19. And I'm not quite sure how this thing is calculated, but if I check it out, for sure they're going to take my building power, tech power, which is like 50. Okay, let's say it's 50 million. Here we have 33 million legion power, which is 50, 83, and here I have 5 million. It can be 87, 88. So 88 million power info is still, I have like 2 millions moving. And maybe by removing some of the artifacts from the heroes, this can drop the power, but I think it's something like this should be calculated. Or maybe getting in count the artifacts. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, just going in the 90 million is going to be painful. Is 5 extra permits to start with. So I'm going to migrate, and this is with huge importance for me. This is with huge importance for me. So far, I'm still League of Order. I'm Mage main, even though I can be whatever I like main. What I mean by that, if I check my Legion, as you can see, I have like 1 million Vestos. If I go Wilderberg, I'm going to get again 1 million Vestos, or 1 million Wilderberg Mages, or 1 million Spring Warden Mages. The only thing that is going to change is the Celestials. Basically, this is the main difference between the fractions. And I can be any kind of fraction because I didn't invest that much in Celestials. Since at some point, maybe something can happen. And I may switch to something else, not mages. And it's going to be less painful. But so far, I'm going to start actually investing in Celestials. So I'm going to really make my account main mage, because main mage is Celestials with 2 words. I have a lot of tier 4. Main reason is I keep them tier 4 when I go for some good events, especially for city castles, to have a tier 4 to promote. And the main reason is like less clicking. Yeah, it may sound funny, but it's less clicking. First thing, because you train like 16k per training. And the second one is from tier 4 to tier 5. This promotion actually give pretty decent amount of points. And the time is on half. So if I train tier 4, it's going to cost me 1 day. If I train from tier 4 to tier 5, it's going to cost me half day. But in the same time, if I remember right, the points are same. Let me check it out for light. Have somewhere a strong word. So, anyway, I think it was pretty decent points for promoting tier 4 to tier 5. And I think most of the people do it, so it's not something like a new information in general. Something else about maybe deaths. Season I try to avoid to have deaths. Last season I get 200k. It's way too. And there was not much Bastion gate fights to begin with. I think we have like 2 Bastion fights that I actually miss against pay to win. We avoid all the Bastion fights in zone 3. Last season we fight against Nova Avengers and there was some crazy reports. You can go and check it out on my channel. Something like 6-7 million dead infantry in single report. It's not for the whole season. In a single report, it was crazy the amount of deaths. Video get, Nova Avengers get, we also get. So at some point we just decide, okay, it's not worth. It's not worth to actually do that, and we're trying to avoid. I think most of the alliance is avoiding this. Maybe the Krakens actually enjoy that, but yeah, for normal dudes like me, Bastions is something that is big no-no. But yeah. So, what else I can say about the heroes? I awake Thea. I awake Thea. She was not awakened, but I'm going to use her. I was having huge hopes in Tara, but Tara is not providing the value I was hoping for. Especially this one. damage taken reduction 10%, some healing, synergy, legion synergy. Here we also get attack bonus for surrounding legions, but I'm not happy with this. I didn't see big changes in the reports. I only see my legion that support one going home with 7k merits, which is like 4 times less merits. So I was having hope for Tara, but I don't use her. I prefer to use Atius, at least Atius Dispel. 20% to get 60 rage is way more valuable. Also is doing some extra damage, having some healing, blah blah blah. I think it's way more valuable for the mage players from Tara. Even though that this spell is extremely good, but again, I test that. I'm not happy, so I didn't go for her. And I decided to go for Thea because Tara, you have to find a place for Tara. If you're going to run Tara Warrior, Tower, Pelin, you're going to actually have to take out one of the rescuers because if you go Warrior Tara, for example, you're going to go Lilia Velin, Bertrand Tocher, and there is no place for Thea. That's why I didn't actually level up her or ascend her fully because I was having some hopes in Tara, but Thea is still the main blade here. So I continue with Lilia, Thea, Bertrand Tocher, Warrior, Velin. This is the 3 mage legions. I'm excited to see what is going to be the next mages. I even actually prepare a little. I have to say it a little because no, I'm not spending that much anymore. So I have like 101 generation 3 tokens and 87 from this one. So I can actually get something good. I mean, at least I'm going to make them 5111 at least. And maybe with daily deals, but yeah, that's why I just focus over mages. It's just so expensive to focus over the heroes with the daily deals. This one, as you can see, they're not even good. I know before you go in the comments, yo, this is Margaret and Zeta. Woo. Yeah, no, there's this Margaret and Zeta. Maybe I'm going to focus a little over these heroes, but and make like 5 mage legions. But I need a lot of celestials. To fill 5 mage legions, I need a lot of celestials, like 5 to 3, 1.5 million celestials is needed. Okay, let's say one of the legions is going to run with Vestos. Still, this is just 3 legions here. 979 is 3 legions with extra 779k to boost something. So yeah, in general, this is my account overview. Something else. I think I switched to Field Moral. Not looking good. This thing is not giving any kind of merits. Any kind of merits. Maybe because I go for this one. Maybe if I was going for Come and Go and adding 5 more Alliance Legions to get this buff, maybe it was better idea. But so far, I'm not so happy from how much merits this thing is giving. Maybe I was better to stuck with one range warfare, but I really want to test these 2 new talents, and I'm not happy. I'm just not happy. So yeah, I guess this will for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. If you do, hit one like, subscribe to this channel, and see you in the next video.